What are credit cards? Sheep use dollars to pay for carrots. Sheep eat carrot. Life good. Sheep want more carrots, but doesn't have the dollars to pay for them. So sheep use a dollar card. This card allows sheep to buy carrots now and pay later. Sheep is borrowing dollars from Sheep Bank. How do credit cards work? When sheep uses dollar card to buy carrots, the sheep bank pays for those carrots. Sheep now owes the bank those dollars. Sheep has around 30 days to pay back the dollars. If sheep pays back the dollars in time, everything is fine. If not, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. How do you get a credit card? First, sheep go to the sheep bank, but sheep bank won't give dollar cards to just any sheep. Sheep have to prove they pay for things regularly. They pay back dollars they owe, and they pay back on time. All this information goes into one number called a credit score. This is a number sheep banks use to decide how likely you are to pay back your dollars on time. The better sheep score, the more likely they are to be approved for a dollar card, and the more dollars they are allowed to borrow. In the US, a score above 740 is good. A score above 800 is very good, while anything below 580 is not worth eating. I mean, not good. Credit limit. But using a dollar card doesn't mean sheep has unlimited dollars. In fact, most beginner cards only let sheep borrow around $1,000. But as Sheep Bank trusts sheep more, they allow more dollars to be borrowed. But why use credit cards instead of your own money? There are a few reasons. Maybe sheep can't afford to buy carrots now, but can afford to pay in smaller amounts over time. Maybe sheep want to build up credit score, so sheep banks trust them with larger loans, like a car or a house or anything. Maybe an unexpected expense has come up. Sheep needs to borrow dollars to pay for it. Dollar cards are also generally more secure. If someone steals sheep's card, sheep won't lose their dollars. The dollar card uses the bank's dollars. Sheep banks are usually very quick to stop thieves from using sheep's card. Dollar cards are also safer against scams. If sheep accidentally buys fake carrots, the sheep bank will step in to help because it's their dollars at risk. But the biggest reason most sheep sign up are rewards. Rewards! Sheep banks want sheep to use dollar cards, so they give sheep bonuses for doing so. Rewards can be extra dollars, carrot points to use for carrot hotels, carrot restaurants, or car rentals, carrot miles to use for sheep flights, or gift cards to use at specific sheep stores. Most cards offer a sign-up bonus. If sheep spend a certain amount in the first few months, sheep get more rewards. The different types of credit cards. Different dollar cards have different bonuses. Some sheep prefer discounts on everyday carrot shopping. Some prefer to build up carrot points for a sheep holiday. Some cards are only available to the most wealthy and elite sheep. These cards are rumored to include free flights, hotels, and event tickets because who needs free things? Rich sheep. Dollar cards sound pretty good. Sheep can use Sheep Bank's dollars and even get perks for doing so. It's a win-win. What could possibly go wrong? Credit card debt. This is the negative side of dollar cards. This is what happens if sheep doesn't pay back dollars on time. If sheep doesn't pay back all the dollars they borrowed, Sheep Bank will charge them extra. These are called interest rates. Interest just means extra cost. It's the cost of borrowing dollars. An interest rate is just a percentage of the total amount of dollars sheep owe. Stay with me now. So if sheep borrow $100 with an interest rate of 10%, sheep have to pay back the $100 plus $10 for interest. Interest rates are only added when sheep doesn't pay back the full amount of dollars on time or only pays the minimum. Compound interest. Many sheep confused by compound interest, mainly because it's not very interesting. I've never known the touch of a shepherd. Basically, compound interest is sheep bank charging extra for every day sheep doesn't pay back dollars. They charge a percentage of sheep's debt, which keeps getting bigger every day sheep doesn't pay back dollars. Let's break it down. Sheep borrows $100 from the sheep bank with a monthly interest rate of 2%. But after 1 month, sheep forgets to pay them back. So the sheep bank adds 2% of 100, which equals $2 to sheep's debt, which is now $102. After 2 months, the bank adds 2% of 102, which equals $2.04 to sheep's debt, which is now $104.04. After 3 months, the bank adds 2% of $104.04, which equals $2.08 to sheep's debt, which is now $106.12. This amount seems small, but can add up quickly. And the more dollars sheep borrow, the more interest sheep have to pay. Remember, it's 2% of sheep's new debt every month, not the original $100. This is one of the reasons dollar card debt is so hard to get out of. Every day sheep doesn't pay, sheep's total debt goes up. Technically, sheep could only pay back the minimum to avoid additional late fees, but sheep will still get hit with interest, and most of the dollars will go towards that interest instead of towards reducing sheep's original debt. Fees. To get dollar cards set up, Sheep Bank will sometimes charge a setup fee. If sheep don't pay back dollars in time, Sheep Bank will charge a late fee. Just to have a dollar card for a year? Some sheep banks will charge an annual fee. Sheep want to take dollars out of $1 a tem? There's a fee. Sheep use card too much? Fee. Sheep not use card enough? Fee. Sheep want to buy carrots from another sheep country? Feet. Sheep try to buy a 2005 film starring Emma Thompson. Nanny McPhee. No coffee for me, I'll just have tea. I don't want no feet, I just want to be. The crop's trying to catch me, but I'm in a field, 'cause I'm a sheep. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Tips for credit cards. This is not financial advice. Please do not sue sheep. But if sheep was going to get a credit card, sheep would remember these things. Credit cards are powerful tools, and with great power comes great responsibility. Credit cards are not free money. Sheep should always check the APR, or annual percentage rate, first. This shows sheep's interest rate for the year, including some other fees. Sheep should pick a card or cards that give rewards on things sheep uses most. Sheep only spend what sheep can afford to pay within the month. If sheep want to keep credit score good, sheep try to only spend 30% before paying back. Sheep make sure to track all expenses. Sheep sets up reminders to pay off dollar card bill, and sheep always pays back in full. Thanks for watching, and of course remember, flock together strong.